is the X Sports Network.
As we approach this special week of the year, this is what we call Holy Week. We celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What an exciting time for the church. What an exciting time for us. We're thrilled at Mars Hill Baptist Church. We want to invite you to come be a part of what God's doing there. We've had some special events taking place. Our Sunday is Celebration Resurrection Sunday. We're going to have 3 exciting services. We'll have one at 8, 9:30, and 11 o'clock, and we'd love to have you come join us. Get excited about what God is doing. I think about when the ladies went to the tomb. They were given 3-word sentences. He is risen. Come and see. Go and tell. Let's celebrate that He is risen. Let's come and see that He is no longer in the tomb. And let's go and tell somebody Jesus lives. God bless you. Hope you'll join us this Easter season.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great. They're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley. Make the short drive to Morris Farmers Market, located at 2580 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee, just across the street from Preston's Restaurant. Phone 931-852-3276. That's Morris Farmers Market.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Flora Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Gary Lamb Field, the site for tonight's Highway 43 Series game featuring the visiting Wildcats of Lawrence County and the homestanding Mustangs of Loretto. This is AJ Good on the X Sports Network, going to be bringing you the game tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineup, starting first with the Wildcats out of Lawrence County, coming in at 13-12 overall, 5-3 within their district. Head coach is Clint Wright. Leading off in left field is Brayson Rose. Batting second at second base, Jake Moore. Batting third in center field will be Alex Bedford. Batting fourth at shortstop, Jack Emerson. Batting fifth in right field, Hub Maddox. Batting sixth and catching, Brooks Durham. Batting seventh at third base, Cole Schultz. Batting eighth at first base will be Truett Kidd. And rounding up the lineup, the designated hitter will be Logan Clayton. The pitcher tonight will be Logan Mays. On the other side for Loretto, coming in at 7-14 overall, 4-2 within their district. Their head coach is Zach Curtis. Leading off at first base will be Kason Springer. Batting second at pitching will be Graham Fisher. Batting third in center field will be Grayson Burleson. Batting fourth and catching, Jaden Aaron. Batting fifth in right field will be Lucas Laxon. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Braden Bennett. Batting seventh in left field will be, the second baseman, Micah Ridgway. Batting seventh in left field will be Braden Bennett. Batting eighth and playing third base will be John Tucker, and rounding up the lineup at shortstop will be Ben Lyles. First of two matchups between these two here on this Easter weekend, meeting here tonight at Gary Lamb Field on Good Friday, and then tomorrow we'll head over to Tom Cruise Field in Lawrenceburg. Too much of a zoom. Just trying to straighten things up here. There we go. Ready to go here between the Mustangs and the Wildcats. First pitch here from Fisher. That is in there for strike one. Very windy out here so far this evening. Blowing straight out the left. Explains why the camera is shaking like it is. Here's the 0-1. This is high for ball one. So 1-1 now the count. Here's a 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. So 1-2 now to Rose. Came in hitting .263 on the year with a pair of RBIs. Been the leadoff over the last few games here for Lawrence County. 1-2. Fouled out of play and keeping the count where it is at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fisher has had a roller coaster season on the mound for Loretto. Sometimes he's been excellent. Other times it's been a bit rocky. But getting the start here tonight against their rivals from Lawrenceburg. Next pitch off the end of the bat and foul. Back-to-back foul balls. Keeping the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Beautiful day here on Good Friday. Been in the high 70s, low 80s all throughout the day. Comes a 1-2. Again, that misses high for ball 2. Even things up here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat here from Fisher to Rose. Comes a 2-2. Just misses in, and the count will go full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. So Fisher does a good job sticking with it and gets his first strikeout and the first out of the game. Brings up Jake Moore, hitting .413 on the year, 15 RBIs, 26 hits to 15 runs scored. Great freshman campaign for Moore. First pitch here from Fisher. That is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent over to Ridgway at second. Makes the play, throws over to first in time, and that will be the second out of the inning. So 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. Now brings up everything in Alex Bedford. Senior having a historic campaign, hitting .521 on the year, 6 homers, 38 RBIs. 38 hits to 35 runs scored. First pitch here from Fisher, misses in for ball 1. Next pitch. And it's in there for strike 1, even things up at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses in for ball 2. 2 on the count here to Bedford. Next pitch. This is low for ball 3. Bedford is the team's leader in walks as well. Comes a 3-1. Hit it high in the air into deep right center field. Burleson going back on it, and it's gone. Alex Bedford leaves the yard for the 7th time this season, and the Wildcats lead it 1-0. Great effort by Grayson Burleson out in right center, but just could not get his glove up in time as Bedford will leave the yard. He has a history of going deep here at Gary Lamb Field and does it right there. So a 1-0 Wildcat lead off the 2-out solo homer from Alex Bedford. Brings up Jack Emerson, hitting .349 on the year. Third on the team with 19 RBIs. 29 hits to 25 runs scored. And they're going out and checking on Grayson Burleson, who made a great effort trying to go back and rob Bedford of a home run and hit that brick wall pretty hard out there in right center. We hope he's okay. It looks like he is getting up. Will continue to play. Good on him. That was a great effort. It was just a little bit out of his reach. It's a 1-0 Wildcat lead here in the top of the first. 2 gone as well. Emerson in his sophomore campaign here for Lawrence County. Mainly a leadoff to start off the year and has now been in the cleanup spot over the last few games. First pitch from Fisher. That is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike 2 as Fisher works ahead. comes the 0-2. Just misses away. Not a bad miss there from Fisher. 1-2 the count. Comes a 1-2. Off the end of the bat, shot in the right center field, and we'll get down for a base hit. So back-to-back hits here for the Wildcats with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. It's a runner on first with 2 gone, bringing up Hud Maddox.
Now batting the right fielder, number 18, Hud Maddox.
Maddox so far in 2025 hitting .393, 9 RBIs, 9 runs scored, 24 hits. Hitting just under .400 with runners on base. First pitch, runner takes off, and that one's fouled away for strike 1. Pickoff attempt trying to get Emerson, not in time. A good pickoff attempt there by Fisher to try to get him. The 0-1 hits the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 here to Maddox as the wind continues to whip out towards left field, judging by how hard our camera is shaking out there in left center. Another pickoff attempt trying to get Emerson, not in time. The 0-2, runner takes off. That's in the dirt. That's going to get away from Aaron, and Emerson is safe at second. Runner in scoring position here for Maddox, hitting .391 with runners in scoring position. A 1-2. Misses away. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on second. Two. Ground ball here to the right side. Ridgway makes the play, throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. And Alex Bedford's solo home run puts the Wildcats on the board. They lead at 1-0 as Loretto will try to answer in the bottom half of the inning. That's coming up next on the Exports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
We go to the bottom of the first inning where Lawrence County leads Loretto 1-0. Top of the order due up here for the Mustangs. Cason Springer lead things off going up against the sophomore left-hander in Logan Mays. First pitch here from Mays. Misses high and away for ball one. Springer hitting over 350 so far on the year with a .500 on base percentage, slugging .481. Had a big day yesterday with a pair of hits. Pitch from Mays misses for ball two. Mays had a very forgettable start against Marshall County on Monday. Looking for a much better start here tonight. 2-0. Misses away for ball three. Comes a 3-0. And misses away in a leadoff walk. 4-pitch walk worked by Springer to get things going here in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up Graham Fisher hitting .286 on the year, .407 on base percentage, slugging .347. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
The pitcher, number 1, Grant Fisher.
Fisher trying to help his own cause with Springer over at first. First pitch. It's in there for strike one. Next pitch. Bunt. Gets it down. Fielded by Mays. Throws over to first. That will be in time, and that will move Springer into scoring position. Very well-placed bunt there by Grant Fisher. So, runner on second. 1 out, brings up Grayson Burleson. Burleson had a big night as well, one of the many Mustang hitters, a part of that 21-9 win against Richland last night. Burleson hitting .308 since joining the team, .472 on base percentage, slugging .654. Big numbers. First pitch, in there for strike one. Mays shakes off Durham. The 0-1. Misses away. 1-1 the count. The wind continues to whip to straight out left field. 1-1. Skied high in the air. Durham makes the catch. He has been so solid with that all season long, and that's 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. It's hard to get a catcher with that sort of caliber that can make those sort of plays consistently, and he does. Brings up Jaden Aaron, hitting .369 on the year, .500 on base percentage, hitting .481, slugging .481, I should say. So still runner on second, 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. First pitch in there for strike one. The 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. 0-2 from May. Springer takes off, swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Loretto strands one in the bottom of the first. It's a 1-0 Lawrence County lead as we go to the top of the second. That's next on the Exports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
We go to the top of the second here with Lawrence County leading Loretto 1-0. Brooks Durham to lead things off here for the Wildcats, followed by Cole Schultz and Truett Kidd. First pitch here from Graham Fisher. Misses high for ball one. Durham on the year hitting .282. 22 RBIs, good enough for second on the team, the 1-0. Most of those have come over the last couple of weeks. Next pitch from Fisher misses away for ball two. Fisher in the first inning, a run off a pair of hits, a strikeout. Finished with 25 pitches there. Next pitch, or 24 pitches. Next pitch misses for ball three. 3-0 here to Durham. Durham's average was around the 170 mark for the first 3 weeks, and ever since then has been on an absolute tear. The bulk of those RBIs have come in the last 3 weeks. 3-0. Tip back and caught for strike one. (3-1). Swung on a miss for strike two. Three and two here to Durham. Fisher working quickly, the 3-2. Off the end of the bat and in the right center for a base hit. So Durham goes ahead 3-0. Fisher fights back to make it 3-2, and then Durham sends a single in the right center. One on, nobody out here. Courtesy runner will be Jasper Kilburn here for Lawrence County. Cole Schultz now up the bat. Schultz hitting .197 on the year, .231 with runners on. 13 hits to 10 runs scored. Pickoff attempt trying to catch Kilburn, not in time. It's the third hit of the game for Lawrence County. Decent lead by Kilburn over at first. First pitch from Fisher. That is in there for strike one. The 0-1. Slider misses away. 1-1 the count now to Schultz. Schultz looking to break out of the slump here, heading into the final couple weeks of the regular season. Here's a 1-1. And golfed into left field and down for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to start things off here for Lawrence County in the top of the second. I'll bring up the senior first baseman in Truett Kidd.
The first baseman, number 24, Truett
Kidd hitting a $167, does have 10 RBIs as one of 3 Wildcats, the homer so far on the year. 8 RBIs, looking to add to that total here in the top of the second. Corner infield playing in, middle infield a double play depth. First pitch from Fisher. Misses away. In there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This one is sent in the right field. Laxon going back, makes the catch. Nobody tags up, and that will be the first out of the inning. So Laxon right on top of it. One gone here in the top of the second. Brings up the designated hitter in Logan Clayton. Clayton hitting .267 on the year. Home run, 6 RBIs. 12 hits to 11 runs scored. Hitting .200 with runners in scoring position. Same defensive alignment here for Loretto. Corner infield playing in. Middle infield at double play depth. Kilburn at second. Schultz at first. First pitch from Fisher. And that is fouled away for strike one. Fisher has been in the strike zone majority of the night so far. The 0-1 hits the outside corner for strike two. Comes the 0-2 from Fisher. On the outside corner for strike three in the second out of the inning. Beautiful pitch there from Fisher. Second strikeout of the game will now bring us to the top of the order with Brayson Rose. Rose, who struck out swinging his first at bat. 2-on-2 gone here in the top of the second. Wind continues to absolutely howl out towards left. First pitch misses away for ball one. Pickoff attempt trying to get Kilburn. Not in time. This is high for ball two. 2-0 here to Rose. Next pitch here from Fisher. Misses away for ball three. 3-0 here to the freshman leadoff. Jake Moore waiting on deck. Comes a 3-0 from Fisher, and that's in there for strike one. Still a hitter's count here for Rose. 3 balls and 1 strike. 2-on-2 gone. Fisher trying to get out of this 2-on jam. 3-1. Misses away for ball 4. Pops out of the glove of Aaron. Doesn't matter. That will load the bases with 2 gone. First walk issued by Fisher in the game. Brings up Jake Moore. Grounded out the second in his first at bat. Moore hitting .469 with runners in scoring position. First pitch from Fisher. Misses for ball one. Fisher at 44 pitches here through an inning and 2/3. 1-0. Popped up on the infield. Lyles camps underneath, makes the play, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats will strand the bases loaded here in the top of the second. Still lead at 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. That's next on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here to Gary Lamb Field as we go to the bottom of the second inning here with Lawrence County leading Loretto 1-0. 5-6-7 due up here for the Mustangs in the bottom of the second inning with Laxon, Ridgeway, and Bennett. Logan Mays back on the mound in the first inning. No hits, no runs, a walk. Strikeout through 12 pitches. Laxon, who had a big night last night with a trio of RBIs. First pitch here from Mays. That is missed for ball one. Here's a 1-0. In there for strike one. Evens things up. A 1-1 strike. Laxon hitting .205 on the year. Does have a .375 on base percentage. Here's a 1-1. Misses high for ball two. 2-1 the count here to one of the two seniors on this Loretto team. 2-1. In there for strike two to even things up at two balls and 2 strikes. Two here from Mays. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that's the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the game for Mays. One gone here in the bottom of the second, brings up the second baseman and Micah Ridgeway. Ridgeway hitting .250 on the year, .340 on base percentage. Has adjusted well throughout his first full season as a starter for Loretto this year. Thrust into a lot of big roles and has adjusted very well. First pitch misses high for ball one. Wind continues to absolutely howl out towards left. The 1-0. That's in there for strike one. 1-1 the count. That's the reason why our outfield hard camera is shaking the way it is. It is absolutely blowing hard. The 1-1. Misses high for ball two. 2-1 the count. Misses high for ball three. Comes a 3-1. Just misses away for ball four and a 1-out walk. Ridgeway will find his way on. Now, Lawrence County head coach Clint Wright will make his way out to talk with the sophomore pitcher. No one up in the Wildcat bullpen. This is their Monday starter, if you will, when it comes to district play. Mays had a forgettable start against Marshall County. 8 walks in that game. Did have a couple hit by pitches added into that as well. Part of the Wildcats' 11-8 loss to the Tigers to split the district series. They came back big on Tuesday with an 11-1 win. Meeting over between Wright and the rest of his infield, so 1 on, 1 out. Ridgway at first, brings up Braden Bennett. Bennett, who had a huge night last night, a trio of RBIs and a trio of hits. Hitting .278 on the year, .366 on base percentage. Doing a good job as well in his first full season as a starter, making some good adjustments along the way, and his barrel's finding a lot more baseballs throughout the course of the year. First pitch here from Mays. Hits the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. The 0-2. Pop back foul off of the net. Staying 0-2. Bennett doing what he can just to get that one fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Skied high in the air on the infield. Emerson camping underneath will make the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up John Tucker, the third baseman. At the start on the mound in yesterday's game against Richland. Came away with a couple RBIs as well. .333 on base percentage. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Mays. Swung on a miss for strike one. Next pitch here from Mays. Misses in. 1-1 the count. Time called here is Loretto giving their signals here. Most of them have a wristband, so they just say out numbers and they look at the play on the wristbands. As Tucker will call time after the long look here by Logan Mays. Pick-off attempt, trying to get Ridgway not in time. Next pitch, misses high. 2-1 the count now to Bennett. Two-one. Popped up and out of play. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Bennett with the runner on first. Two-two. Sent high in the air. Stays on the infield. Moore going back on it. Makes a catch, and that one will end the inning. Loretto strands one in the bottom of the second. Lawrence County leads 1-0 as we go to the top of the third. That's next on the X-Sports Network.
Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
Alex Bedford to lead things off here for the Wildcats in the top of the third. responsible for the lone run of the game here for Lawrence County with the solo shot to right center in his last at bat. Fisher back on the mound through 2 innings, a run off 4 hits, a walk, pair of strikeouts through 45 pitches. Pitch 46 is high for ball 1. Bedford hit it just out of the reach of Grayson Burleson there in right center. 1-0. Misses for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to the senior. Had just hit home run number 7 with RBI number 39 on the year. 2-0. Big cut and a miss for strike 1. Two one. Misses in. 3-1 the count. Hitter's count here for Bedford. Believe that's the count he hit the home run off of. 3-1 from Fisher. Big cut and a miss again for strike 2. So Fisher gets the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bedford has been tough with 2 strikes all year long. Full count offer. And Bedford skies this one in the deep left center field, going back, and that one is gone. For the second time tonight, Alex Bedford leaves the yard, and the Wildcats now lead it 2-0. So responsible for both runs in the game here for Lawrence County as he goes deep. Celebrates with the team, and it's a 2-0 Wildcat lead to bring up Jack Emerson. Emerson singled in the right center in his last at bat, facing Fisher for the second time. So Bedford leaves the yard into right center, then leaves the yard to left center. First pitch here from Fisher. It's the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Slider misses low and away. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Nope, that's in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Bedford now with 8 home runs on the year, 40 RBIs. So 1-2. In the dirt, evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Hit in the air in the left. Bennett camps underneath, makes a catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Now brings up Hud Maddox, the right fielder, grounded out the second in his last at bat that ended the first inning. Facing off with Fisher for the second time. 1 on, nobody out. Wildcats leading it 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. First pitch here from Fisher. In there for strike 1. Fisher, 57 pitches, 34 strikes to 23 balls, just 1 walk so far. Here's the 0-1. Off the end of the bat, but foul down the right field line for strike 1. Strike 2, I should say. My apologies. Here's the 0-2. Misses away for ball 1 with the slider. A 1-2. Sit in the air in the right field. Laxon going back on it. And, him and Burleson collide. That's going to get away in the right center field. Maddox now taking off for third. And he will hold up with third with a 1-out triple. And we hope Burleson is okay out there as him and Laxon collided. Man, you hate to see that. That did not look good. So while they go out and check on him, we will definitely take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
This is the X Sports Network.
So Burleson is okay. He will remain in center field after a collision with Lucas Laxon. And looks like he is okay and good enough to remain out there in center. So that's a second collision, once with the wall and once with his own teammate. We'll stay out there, though. Maddox at third. One gone. Brooks Durham up at the plate, singled in to center in his last at bat. Infield going to play in for the Mustangs. Wildcats up 2-0 after a pair of home runs from Alex Bedford. First pitch here from Fisher. That is in there for strike one. Here's a 1-0. Foul back for strike two. Fisher ahead. No balls and 2 strikes here on Durham. Durham hitting .378 with runners in scoring position, trying to get RBI number 23 on the year. It's the 0-2. This is in the dirt. Good block by Durham. Excuse me, not Durham. Good block by Aaron behind the plate. Blocked a lot of big pitches in the dirt last night at Richland. Been that consistent guy behind the plate ever since he's returned from the basketball team. The 1-2. And another good block there to even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind dying down just a bit out towards the left. 2-2. And that's going to get away from Aaron. Maddox on his way home. He will score, and the Wildcats now lead at 3-0. Take advantage of the wild pitch. Aaron did everything he could to get in front of it and got a piece of it, just not enough of it. It's a 3-0 Wildcat lead. 2 runs here on the top of the third. Full count here to Durham after going down 0-2. Infield back to their normal positions at all 4 spots, a full count. Durham will foul that one away, keeping the count where it is. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Fisher now at 66 so far. 3-2. This is away for ball 4. Durham will reach base for the second time as his courtesy runner and Jasper Kilburn will head out towards first. Brings up Cole Schultz. Goff to single into left in his last at-bat. getting his average over the Mendoza line at 200 with that hit. Kilburn at first, one gone. First pitch from Fisher, in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1, in there for strike two. 0-2 the count now to Schultz. The 0-2 misses away for ball one. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 misses away for ball two to even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first, one gone. Wildcats 2 runs here in the top of the third. Big story has been a pair of home runs from senior center fielder Alex Bedford. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Fisher. Brings up the first baseman Truett Kidd, flew out the center in his last at bat. So 2 gone here in the top of the third. Fisher with a good chest-high fastball to get Schultz to chase. Pickoff attempt here for Kilburn, not in time. First pitch here to Kidd. Slider in there for strike one. Comes the 0-1 from Fisher. Another slider. That misses away for ball one. Even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1-1. This is high for ball two. 2-1 here to Kidd. Lots of action going down tonight. You got Summertown on the road at Spring Hill in baseball. 2-1. Line down the right field line and hooking foul. Just out of the reach of Laxon there down the right field line. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here to Kidd. Time here for my center field camera to catch up a bit. It's a bit behind. We'll just stay on this until it gets caught up. 2-2 here to Kidd. Runner takes off. Here's a throw. And got him. What a play by Ben Lyles, and that one will end the inning. A great throw from Aaron, and even better play from Lyles, and that will do it. Wildcats lead at 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. That's next here on the Exports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Ben Lyles will lead things off here for the Mustangs in the bottom of the third as they trail Lawrence County 3-0. Logan Mays back on the mound through 2 innings, no hits, no runs, a pair of walks, pair of strikeouts through 31 pitches. Mays, who threw 32 pitches in just 1 inning at Marshall County on Monday, more efficient this time around, gets a swing and a miss from Lyles for strike 1. First at bat of the game for Lyles, followed by Springer and Fisher here in this inning. Next pitch fouled away for strike 2. Fisher and Mays both been working quickly out there on the mound here so far in this game. Comes the 0-2 from Mays, and that one is fouled away, and Lyles just did enough to get a piece of it and send it back. Here's the 0-2. Over the head of Lyles, did just enough to get out of the way. 1-2 the count now. Do have some action in the Loretto bullpen. 1-2. Tap back foul off of Durham. Keeping the count where it is, a 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch here from Mays. Off the end of the bat and foul, actually over the Lawrence County dugout. It's his 4th straight foul ball. Still 1-2 here. Lyles making Mays work here to lead things off in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Wind continues just to absolutely whip towards left. Next pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the 1st out of the inning. 3rd strikeout of the game for Mays. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd brings up the top of the order in Cason Springer. Been red hot since returning to the lineup for the Mustangs. Worked a 4-pitch walk in his first at bat to lead things off in the bottom of the 1st. Springer, who's got power to all fields and a ton of speed to boot. First pitch here from Mays. Misses high for ball 1. Wildcats do have him shifted a bit here towards the right. Schultz playing on the grass at 3rd, the 1-0, and that's going to hit him. So a hit by pitch, so Springer gets on safely in both of his at-bats. Walk and a hit by pitch. So 1 on, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd to bring up Graham Fisher. Had a well-placed sack bunt in his last at-bat, so no official at-bat so far in the game. So Fisher getting the signals here from his head coach and Zach Curtis and his 3rd base coach and David Weathers. Mays looking at Springer. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Pickoff attempt trying to get Springer, not in time. Kid does a good job of keeping that one in front of him. Here's the 0-1. Springer takes off. The throw will not be in time. Springer going to come away with the stolen base. Pitch miss low for ball 1. Runner on second here. 1-1 the count to Fisher. It's pitch from Mays. Misses in for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Two-one. In the dirt. A good block by Durham. 3-1 now. Hitters count here to Fisher. Wind just continues to blow pretty fiercely out towards the left, judging by the flag and how much my camera is bouncing out there. 3-1. Tip back and caught for strike 2. Full count now to Fisher. Still hitting 286 on the year. Full count. Misses in for ball 4 now. 2-1 and 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 4th free pass, 3rd walk issued by Mays in the game. No action in the Lawrence County bullpen. Brings up Grayson Burleson. Popped up to Durham behind the plate in his last at bat. But in a big spot right here to help his team. Down 3-0 with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch. Tip back. Foul for strike 1. Mays now at 47 pitches. Came into this inning. Thrown 31. Has thrown 16 so far through 1 out. Here's the 0-1. It's a curveball, misses high to even things up. A 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses in for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Two one from Mays. Skied high in the air, but out of play for strike 2. Evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Hit high in the air in the deep left field. This one's going back, and look out in St. Joe's. This one is gone. Grayson Burleson ties things up with a 3-run shot to left. It is 3-all here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Did not get fooled on that breaking pitch at all and sends a shot over the fence and left. Nice little helmet celebration there for the senior. And now we got a ball game, and we're back to 0, 3-3 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brings up Jaden Aaron, struck out in his last at bat in the 1st inning. Loretto fans starting to get into it here.
Number 7, Jaden Aaron.
First pitch here from Mays. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Starting to get some action in the Lawrence County bullpen. Still some action in the Loretto bullpen. 1-1. In there for strike 2. 1-2. Just misses away. 2-2 the count now to Aaron. There's a 2-2. This is high for ball 3. Full count here to Aaron. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Fourth strikeout of the game for Mays. 2 gone here in the bottom of the third inning. Brings up the right fielder Lucas Laxon. Struck out in his last at bat to lead off the bottom of the second inning. No one on, 2 gone.
Number 22, Lucas Waxon.
First pitch. Misses low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. This is high for ball 2. 2-0 the count now to the senior in Laxon. This is high for ball 3. Here to Laxon. This is in for ball 4. 2-out walk. 4th walk. 5th free pass. Jack Story warming up in the bullpen. Clip Wright making his way out to the mound. See what he does here in this situation. And that will do it for May. So a pitching change will go down here in the bottom of the third. While that goes down, we'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
This is the X Sports Network.
Jack Story, the new pitcher in the game here for Lawrence County, relieves Logan Mays, who 2 2/3 gave up a hit, 3 runs, 5 walks, including a hit by pitch, 4 strikeouts, and finished with 61 pitches. So Laxon on first brings up Micah Ridgway, walked in his last at bat in the second inning. The long ball has been the story of this game. Alex Bedford with a pair of home runs for Lawrence County. And Grayson Burleson tied things up here in the bottom of the third with a 3-run homer to left. So that's where we stand right now. The other run was scored off a wild pitch for Lawrence County. Story coming in here for Mays. Laxon on first, Ridgway at the plate. 1 on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Decent lead by Laxon over at first. First pitch here from Story. Misses low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. Even things up at 1 apiece. Story now steps off the rubber as Ridgway gets back in the box. And now Story steps off the bag. As a soccer ball made its way on the field here next to the Wildcat dugout. That's why he stepped off the rubber. The 1-1. Laxon takes off, and it's in the dirt. The throw from Durham will not be in time. Puts a runner in scoring position here. A 2-1 count. Two and one the count to Ridgway. Runner in scoring position here for the Mustangs. Two one. Misses in for ball 3. So hitters count now for Ridgway. Three one. Misses away for ball 4. Back-to-back walks by Wildcat pitching now make it 6 total free passes in the game.
Number 16, Braden Bennett.
Brings up Braden Bennett. First pitch here from Story. That misses low for ball 1. Next pitch misses away for ball 2. Two and 0 here to Bennett. Popped up to Emerson at short in his last at bat. 2-0. In there for strike 1. More action in the Wildcat bullpen. Looks like Chase Carr warming up down right field. 2-1. In there for strike 2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch from Story. High and in for ball 3. Full count here. Making the pickoff attempt. Looking at Laxon over at second. Three-two, runners take off, and this one is fouled down the left field line. 6th pitch of the at-bat. It's another full count to Bennett. Ripped down the left field line, but foul once again. hard hit ball there. He had a 2-run triple in the 7th inning at Richland last night on a very similar ball struck down the left field line. That time was fair. This time, though, was about 5 yards foul. Story asking for more signs here from Durham. I'll fix the pickoff attempt, and that's going to be a balk. Truett Kidd was not covering first, so that's going to allow the base runners to advance up a bag. Three-two. Fouled away again by Bennett. 3 straight now. It's the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Story's thrown 13, still looking for that first out. Another 3-2. This is high for ball 4 to load the bases. 3 straight walks, loads the bases with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. John Tucker now up, popped up to Moore at second in his last at-bat in the 2nd inning. As Loretto's head coach, Zach Curtis, giving his young third baseman some words of encouragement before he comes to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 gone here. 3-3 game. Long ball has been the story. 2 from Alex Bedford, 1 from Grayson Burleson. Burleson's tied things up here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch from Story. That misses high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses for ball 2. Story out of the windup. 2-0. Misses high for ball 3. And now he's going to take off and score. Lucas Laxton took advantage of some lackadaisical defense from the Wildcats, and now they lead at 4-3. Caught me and everybody else off guard and gives them a lead. Just steals the base. 4-3 Loretto. I was checking things on my scorebook here, and next thing you know, Laxton takes home. A really good job there by the senior. Here's a 3-0. And finally in there for strike 1. Ground ball into the Loretto dugout for strike 2 as Story works back to send the count full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Loretto gets 4 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lead at 4-3 as we go to the top of the 4th. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning, offering a free initial consultation. Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson...
Drew a kid to lead things off here for the Wildcats in the top of the fourth inning. First pitch swung on and missed here from the new pitcher in Kason Springer here for Loretto. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Comes in for Fisher. Gave up 3 runs off 6 hits, pair of walks, 3 strikeouts, finished with 76 pitches. Here's the 0-2 from Springer. Skyrocketed into center field. Laxon going back, make the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. Well struck, but Laxon reads it well off the bat. 1 gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Brings up the designated hitter here in Logan Clayton. Struck out in his last at bat in the second inning. Facing Springer for the first time. First pitch here from Springer, swung on and missed for strike one. So Burleson moves from center to first. Laxon goes from right to center, and Fisher goes from pitching to right. Next pitch swung on and missed here for strike two. Next pitch here from Springer, and the dirt. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. And Clayton fouls that slider off. He's got enough of it. Keeping the count here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And double barrel action in the Lawrence County bullpen now. 1-2. This one lined in the right field and down for a base hit. So Clayton comes away with the 1-out single, puts a runner on first. 1 gone here in the top of the fourth inning. Brings us to the top of the order here with Brayson Rose. Rose 0 for 1, struck out in the first, walked in the second. First at bat here against Springer. First pitch, and a great block by Aaron behind the plate for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. It's the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count now to Rose. Freshman normally makes really good contact at least once a game. If you're a Wildcat fan, you hope he does it right here. And Springer checks on Clayton over at first. Springer can get a ton of strikeouts in a hurry for Loretto. A much needed addition, not only at the field at the plate, but on the mound as well. Next pitch in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here at the top of the order, Jake Moore waiting on deck. Wind continues to really whip out towards the left. 1-2. Fouled away. One and two to Rose, and that's a beautiful breaking pitch in there for strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Springer. 2 gone with 1 on. Brings up Jake Moore 0 for 2. Grounded out the second in the first, popped out 2 short in the second. 1 on, 2 gone here in the top of the fourth with the dangerous Alex Bedford waiting on deck if Moore can find a way on to extend the inning. First pitch from Springer. Line down the right field line. Could be trouble, but will fall down. Good effort by Fisher. Clayton now going to have to head the second and gets there safely. So good effort by Fisher. Just couldn't hang on to it. Moore with the 2-out single. 2 on, 2 out. Brings up Bedford. 2 for 2 in the game. Solo homer to right center in the first. Solo homer to left center in the third. 2 on, 2 out. Bedford hitting .528 with runners in scoring position so far this year. First pitch. Huge cut and a miss for strike one. The 0-1 squares around the bunt and misses for strike two. The 0-2 misses away. Not a bad miss there by Springer. Don't want to get anything too close to the zone to Bedford. One, two. And home plate umpire says he didn't go around, so it's 2-2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two, ground ball here to the right side. Ridgway makes the play, throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats strand 2 on the top of the 4th. It's a 4-3 Loretto lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with Loretto leading Lawrence County 4-2-3. Due up here for the Mustangs in their half of the 4th, 9-1-2 of Lyles, Springer, and Fisher. New pitcher in the game for Lawrence County will be another freshman in Chase Carr. Lyles, who struck out in his first at-bat in the 3rd, his first pitch, and that is bunted foul for strike one. Walks have killed the Wildcats so far in this game, already 7. That includes a hit by pitch as well, so that's 7 free passes. The 0-1. This is for ball 1, 1-1 the count. Home runs, walks, and a stolen base. Now all the runs have been scored so far, including a wild pitch as well. So we've had 3 homers hit in this game. 2-1. This is away for ball 3. Another right-hander warming up. Looks like Callum McCauley for Lawrence County. 3-1. In there on the outside corner for strike two. A little bit of action in the Loretto bullpen. 3-2. On the outside corner for strike three, and that will be the first out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Carr. The 6 by Wildcat pitching. Brings up Kason Springer. No official at bat. Walked in the first and third and scored in the third off the Grayson Burleson 3-run homer to left. And not a single one of those pitches were remotely close to the strike zone. First pitch here from Carr. Misses for ball one. The 1-0. It's the outside corner for strike one. The 1-1. Big cut and a miss for strike two. Kaysen rarely gets cheated on a swing, and that was Exhibit A. 1-2. In the dirt, evens things up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two from Carr. Fouled out of play, keeping the count where it is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind now blowing more out towards left center than straight left. Two. Skied in the air down the left field line. Rose makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. Second out, of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Now brings up the now right fielder and Graham Fisher for his first at bat here against Carr. Nobody on, 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. Fisher, no official at bat, a sac bunt in the first, walked and scored in the third. First pitch from Carr, that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. It's a slider in the dirt. 1-1 now the count is Durham took that one off the body. 1-1. Ground ball sent over to Emerson at short, makes the play, throws over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 4-3 Loretto lead as we go to the top of the fifth. That's coming up next here on the Exports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you.
Jack Emerson to lead things off here for the Wildcats in the top of the fifth inning. First pitch is bunted foul down the right field line for strike one. Kason Springer back on the mound here for Loretto through an inning. 2 hits, no runs, no walks, a strikeout right now at 20 pitches. Next pitch, fouled away for strike 2. 0-2, Emerson down quickly here to Springer. Springer in his 21 pitches, 17 strikes to 4 balls. Been in the zone, and he's got some nasty stuff. Here's the 0-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. 3-pitch strikeout for Springer. Second of the game, one gone, here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Hud Maddox, 1 for 2, ground out to second in the first, and then a triple to right and scored in the third off a wild pitch. First pitch from Springer, misses high for ball 1. It's the 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. 1-1 the count here, the freshman and Maddox. Next pitch. Tapper and foul. Now 1-2. One and two the count now to Maddox. And misses in, evens things up here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Misses low for ball 3 as Maddox works the count full. Full count offering. Fouled away. And Maddox staying alive here on the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Full count. On the outside corner for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Springer to start things off here in the 5th. 3 strikeouts now of the game. Brings up Brooks Durham. Durham 1 for 1, singled in the second, walked in the third. Durham is average inching closer and closer towards the 300 mark. First pitch in there, a nice curveball for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. The 0-2. And Durham will stay alive, tapping that one back foul. 0-2 still the count here, the sophomore catcher. The 0-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Springer strikes out the side in the top of the 5th. It's a 4-3 Loretto lead as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference. With our great sales department, service department, and parts department, now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tad with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Grayson Burleson to lead things off here for the Mustangs in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's a 4-3 Loretto lead over their rivals in the Highway 43 Series, Lawrence County. First pitch from Chase Carr. Misses for ball one. Carr is 1 inning of work. No hits, no runs, no walks, a strikeout. Right now it's 16 pitches. Burleson had a 3-run homer in his last at bat. This sent through the left side and through for a base hit. So Burleson with back-to-back hits and back-to-back at-bats. Now he's taken off for second, and he is safe. Ooh. Good effort there by the Wildcats, and that was certainly close, but he will be safe at second base. So runner on second on the second hit of the game for Loretto, both coming from Grayson Burleson. Now brings up Jaden Aaron, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts in the game. Runner on second, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. His first at bat here against Carr. First pitch, Burleson taken off, it's bunted. And no one covering first. They do get it to Moore, who does make the play just in time. Allows Burleson to get over the third. And now the fifth run of the game for the Mustangs, now 90 feet away. So good bunt by Aaron, good heads up base running by Burleson. Brings up Lucas Laxon. Struck out in the second and walked and scored in the third. So he's 0 for 1 in the game. Infield playing in for the Wildcats. First pitch, that's going to hit him. So he will reach base for the second time. It's a second hit by pitch by Wildcat pitching tonight. That is their 8th free pass with 3 pitchers. Runners on the corners, 1 gone. Brings up the second baseman, Micah Ridgway. He's walked twice in both of his at-bats in the second and third inning. So the middle infield will play back. Quarter infield will play in. So Ridgway up at the plate here as Lawrence County gets their first and thirds taken care of. Schultz playing in on the grass at first. Kidd holding Laxon at first. And it's a back pick here, and they're going to allow Laxon to take second base. First pitch misses for ball one. Runners in second and third, 1 gone here in the bottom of the fifth. Infield playing in. 1-0. And goes over the head of Ridgway. Misses for ball 2. Everyone goes back there on What could have been disaster there for the Wildcats. Two up. In there for strike one. Ridgeway does not have a big strike zone. Wildcats have struggled to find him with him so far tonight with a pair of walks. Laxam with a massive lead over at second. And they're going to step off. Now Moore will throw home, and he overthrows him. Burleson's going to score. Laxam on his way to third. And Loretto now leads at 5-3. So now runner on third, a 5-3 lead. Still one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Infield's still going to play in for the Wildcats. 2-1 the count here to Ridgeway. Still squares around the bunt, gets it down. Laxon is going to score to throw the first, will be in time, and the Mustangs now lead at 6-3. Well executed squeeze bunt there by Micah Ridgeway. Loretto with a pair of runs here in the bottom of the fifth to lead at 6-3. Well executed there by the youngster. Gets the run in. Brings up Braden Bennett, 0 for 1, walking his last at bat in the third inning. First pitch here from Carr. He tries a bunt, and it's fouled back for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Liner in the left center and down for a base hit. Bedford makes the play out there in center, and we've got a 2-out single. So Bennett will reach base for the second time tonight. 1-on-2 gone here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Third hit of the game, and the first one not named Burleson to get a hit for Loretto here tonight. Brings up John Tucker as actually looks like Landon Gable will be the pitch hitter into the game here for Loretto. And now head coach Clint Wright for Lawrence County making his way out to the mound. Beginning another pitching change here. And we will. So while that goes down, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, Call them 931-843-90.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
New pitcher into the game for Lawrence County will be Callum McCauley. We got a pitch hitter here for the Mustangs with Landon Gable. Runner on first is Bennett. McCauley now the pitcher. Gable showing bunt. First pitch. Bennett takes off. Here's a throw to second. In time, and he's out. Nice throw there by Brooks Durham, and that one will end the inning. Loretto gets two. We are in the bottom of the fifth, lead at 6-3. So we go to the top of the sixth. That's coming up next here on the Exports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the Exports Network.
We go to the top of the sixth inning. Loretto leading Lawrence County 6-3. Kason Springer back on the mound here for the Mustangs through 2 innings. 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts right now at 33 pitches. Cole Schultz will lead things off. First pitch is skied into deep center field. Laxon watches that one going to 2 off the wall. Schultz on his way to second and will hold up there with the leadoff double. So Schultz puts an absolute charge into this one into dead center field, and the leadoff runner in scoring position right off the get-go here for Lawrence County. So well-struck ball by Schultz, his second hit of the game. Now brings up Truett Kidd, 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts in the second and fourth inning.
Number 24, Truett Kidd.
Kidd hitting just a hair under 200 with runners in scoring position. Wildcats trying to get some of these runs back after Loretto scored 6 unanswered, and that one's going to get away from Aaron. Schultz on his way to third off the wild pitch. So the fourth run of the game for the Wildcats, now 90 feet away. It's the first wild pitch thrown by Springer in the game. The 1-0. Hard hit ball and just foul down the left field line. So 1-1 the count. There's a 1-1. Tip back and caught for strike 2. 1-2 now to the senior first baseman for Lawrence County. Now Springer steps off the bag. One, 2. Ground ball over to Tucker third, makes a nice play, throws over to first. And not in time, so Kidd's going to come away with the infield single. A great effort there by Tucker. Now runners on the corners, nobody out here in the top of the sixth inning. So that's the 10th hit of the game for Lawrence County. Brings up Logan Clayton. 1 for 2, struck out in the second and lined a single into right in the fourth. It's his second at bat against Springer. Hayden Aaron giving out the first and third signals here for Loretto. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Best threat Lawrence County's had since the top of the 3rd. First pitch, ground ball right off of Springer. They're gonna come home, and Schultz is out by a mile. 1 gone, heads up play there by Kason Springer, kept it in front of him and did enough to make the play. So now they're going to come out and check on Springer, and he's just Zach Curtis and their trainer rushed out there, and he's already telling them, don't worry about it, I'm good. So, just checking on him, and looks like everything's okay, just like he told him. So 1 gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second. Takes us to the top of the order with Brayson Rose. 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts in the first and fourth, and walked in the second.
Number 30, Brayson Rose.
First pitch here from Springer. And that curveball misses away for ball 1. Here's a 1-up. And that pops up high in the air off Aaron. Both runners are going to advance. Did what he could to keep it in front of him, but it just popped up high in the air. So it's 2-0 with runners on second and third. 2-0 the count here to Rose. Next pitch from Springer. This is away for ball 3. See if head coach Clint Wright gives Brayson Rose the red light in this situation. .3-0, and that one's in there for strike 1 as he did get the red light. Now a hitter's count here for Rose at 3 balls and 1 strike. .3-1. Big cut and a miss for strike 2 as Springer works back to get the count full. Full count. Fouled away by Rose on the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Springer now with 45 through 2 1/3. Comes a full count. That misses for ball 4 to load the bases. Just the first walk issued by Springer and just the third by Mustang pitching. So the bases loaded, 1 out. Bring up Jake Moore here for the Wildcats. We'll get a pep talk from his head coach and Clint Wright. Moore hitting .469 with runners in the scoring position. He's third on the team with 15 RBIs. So a big spot here for the freshman second baseman. This rivalry game, his team trailing by 3. Bases loaded, 1 out, 6-3 here in the top of the 6th. Springer going out of the windup, the first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Misses in, a great block by Aaron behind the plate. 1-1 the count. Pitch here from Springer. And Moore will send this one down the left field line. Kidd is in. Rounding third and scoring, and that will make it 6-5. Moore up the second, runner on third, and it is a 1-run. Loretto leads 6-5 here on the top of the 6th. So it is a hot shot off of Tucker at third, goes in the left field, and 2-run score here for the Wildcats. Now brings up the dangerous Alex Bedford, and they're going to intentionally walk him wisely. Brings up Jack Emerson here with the bases loaded. Emerson 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch in there for strike one. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike two. Springer ahead here, 0-2 here to Emerson. The 0-2. Foul back as Emerson will stay alive, 0-2. Maddox on deck, who's 1 for 3 in the game. Here's the 0-2. Fouled out of play again, back-to-back foul balls. Still 0-2 here to Emerson. Bases loaded, 1 out, 0-2 to Emerson. Next pitch from Springer. Ground ball sent up the middle and through. That's a base hit. Rose is in. Moore rounding third. He will hold up, and we are tied up at 6. Emerson with a clutch RBI single. And it's 6-all here in the top of the 6th with 1 out. 11th hit of the game for Lawrence County. Now brings up Hub Maddox, 1 for 3. Tripled and scored in the third. Grounded out in the first, struck out in the 5th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Go ahead run 90 feet away for Lawrence County. He's gotten 3 runs here on the top of the 6th. First pitch from Springer. Skied high in the air in the center. Laxon going to camp underneath. Moore going to tag up. Here's a throw. A very good throw, and Moore stays put. Incredible throw by Lucas Laxon, 2 gone. If Moore would have tried to take off, he would have been out at the plate by a good couple feet. Brings up Brooks Durham, 1 for 2 in the game. Singled in the second, walked in the third, struck out in the 5th. Second at bat here against Springer. Bases loaded, 2 gone. First pitch here from Springer. That is on the outside corner for strike one. A curveball reaching that outside corner. The 0-1. Ground ball over to Tucker at third. Takes a bad hop and in the left field. Moore is in. Here comes Bedford. The throw not in time. He will score and the Wildcats retake the lead 8-6. So just a bad hop over the left shoulder of Tucker, and it's an 8-6 Wildcat lead. Bad break there. Got the ground ball, and it goes in the left. So 5 runs here in the top of the 6th, and the Wildcats lead at 8-6. Brings up Cole Schultz. His second at bat of the inning. It's in a double. A 2 off the wall in dead center field to lead off the inning as the Wildcats have batted around. First pitch, big cut and miss for strike one. Looks like Emerson at second, tying his shoe. Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's why our field umpire called time. Here's the 0-1. And another good block behind the plate there by Aaron. Even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And Schultz sends this one in the right. Fisher camps underneath. makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. The Wildcats with 5 in the top of the 6th, lead it 8-6 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
Wildcats get 5 runs in the top of the 6th inning. They lead it 8-6 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th. Due up for the Mustangs here in their half of the 6th inning will be 8-9-1 with Tucker, Lyles, and Kason Springer. Callum McCauley back on the mound. Here for the Wildcats. Only threw 1 pitch and threw out a runner at second. First pitch here to Tucker. That's going to miss for ball 1. 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Tucker 0 for 2. Popped up to second in the second. Struck out swinging in the third. Next pitch misses high and in for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Next pitch from McCauley. In there to even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Misses, and the count goes full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is the full count offering. Skied high into shallow right field. Moore calls everyone off, makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Ben Lyles. 0 for 2 in the game with a pair of strikeouts in the 3rd and 4th inning. Lyles, first at bat here against McCauley. First pitch, misses high for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. The 1-1. That's in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Lyles. Next pitch here from McCauley. Just misses in for ball 2. Two. Popped up high in the air. Durham never saw it, and that will land in the Lawrence County fan section, and some fans even leaned up against the fence to try to avoid it. Count will stay 2-2 here to Lyles. 2-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. First strikeout for McCauley. The 7th by Wildcat pitching. Now brings up Case and Springer. Pair of walks in the 1st and 3rd and flew out the left in the 4th. First at bat here against McCauley. First pitch here from McCauley. Big cut and tip back and caught for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This is away. 1-1 the count. Here's a 1-1. Sent back. And it's a 1-2 count. Big cut there by Springer. Just missed it. Comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs in the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats lead it 8-6 as we go to the top of the 7th. It's next on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Drew Kidd to lead things off here for the Wildcats in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch here from Case and Springer. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Kidd 1 for 3 in the game. Pair of flyouts and an infield single in that big 6th inning for Lawrence County. Next pitch, that misses away for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Comes a 1-1. Misses high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Next pitch here from Springer. Skied out of play for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. Next pitch from Springer. In the dirt. Good block by Aaron. Full count now here to Kidd. Springer came in through 3 innings on 61 pitches. 5 runs off 6 hits. Pair of walks, 4 strikeouts. This pitch misses away for ball 4 and a leadoff walk. Second time Truett Kidd has reached base in the game. Brings up Logan Clayton, 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th. Fielder hit into a fielder's choice in the 6th. And looks like we might be getting a pitch runner for Kidd over at first. Clint Bright, the head coach for Lawrence County, out to talk with the Home plate umpire.
Number 12, Logan Clayton.
And we will get a pitch runner. It'll be Justin Kimbrell. Coming in run for Kidd. So we will go to first. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th. First pitch here from Springer, and that one's fouled back off the bunt attempt for strike one. Clayton gets a new set of signs here. 0-1, runner on first. Springer now checking on Kimbrell over at first. Throw not in time. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. Oh, 1. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now. This pitch here to Clayton. Tapper over to Springer. Just as good as a bunt. The throw over to first. That's a good play by Springer. One gone. Does move the runner to second base here in the top of the 7th. Swinging bunt moves the runner. Brings up Brayson Rose, top of the order here for the Wildcats. He's walked twice and struck out twice in the game. Walked and scored in the last inning, that big 5-run 6. First pitch, breaking ball misses away for ball 1. Now pickoff attempt here, and a good job by Lyles over at short to keep that one in front of him. One to 0 here to Rose. One 0 squares around the bunt, and that hits the outside corner for strike one. The 1-1. Sent foul down the left field line for strike two. So 1-2 here to the freshman left fielder for Lawrence County. The 1-2. Misses away and bounces back towards Springer, and that will move Kimbrell over to third. 2-2 now to count the Rose. Two and two. Runner on third, one out. Infield playing in for the Mustangs. Here's a 1-2 from Springer. This is low for ball three. Full count. Big cut, fouled away on the sixth pitch of the at-bat. Springer now at 76 pitches through 3 1/3. Doesn't look like there's anyone up in the Mustang bullpen. Same in the Wildcat bullpen. There's another full count. This is away for ball 4. Third walk worked by Rose in the game. Runners on the corners.
Number 7, Jake Moore.
One gone here in the top of the 7. Brings up Jake Moore. He's reached base twice, singled in the 4th, and had a line drive at Tucker at 3rd. Got by him in the left field, scored a pair of runs in the 6th. Aaron giving out the 1st and 3rd signals here, just in case Rose tries to take off for second base. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Now we do get a right-hander up in the Mustang bullpen. The 0-1. Low. 1-1 now the count. One in the dirt, and Rose will take off for second base. 2-1 the count. Runners on second and third now. Infield playing again for the Mustangs. A 2-1. Moore will send this one into center field. Laxon makes the catch. No tag up from Kimbrell. And wouldn't have been a good idea. Another bullet from Laxon. 2 gone here in the top of the 7th to bring up Alex Bedford. More than likely they're going to intentionally walk him again. Or maybe they'll pitch to him. Who knows?
Number 8, Alex Bedford.
Now Kimbrell will be subbed here, and that will be coming in for the Wildcats will be Tucker Hammonds to run for Kimbrell over at third. And they will intentionally walk Bedford for the second straight at bat. Bases loaded.
Number 1, Jack Emerson.
Brings up Jack Emerson. Pair of singles, 2 for 4 in the game, and an RBI single in the big 5-run 6. Bases loaded again. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Emerson was up in the same situation in the 6th and sent one up the middle. The 0-1. Ground ball over the Ridgeway at second. Makes the play. Throws over to first. In time, and that one will end the inning. Wildcats will strand the bases loaded here in the top of the 7th. Final chance for Loretto is coming up here in the bottom half of the inning. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Final chance for Loretto coming up here in the bottom of the 7th inning as they trail Lawrence County 8-6. Heart of the order due up here for the Mustangs with 2-3-4, Graham Fisher, Grayson Burleson, and Jaden Aaron. So Fisher has reached base once in the game, had a sac bunt in the first, walked and scored in the 3rd, and grounded out 2 short in the 4th. So McCauley so far here for Lawrence County. 1 inning through an inning and a third. No hits, no runs, no walks, a pair of strikeouts right now at 17 pitches. Fisher to lead things off as the wind continues to really pick up towards the left. First pitch in there for strike one. Wildcats with 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 5 in the sixth. Here's the 0-1. That's fouled down the right field line for strike two. Mustangs, 4 in the third, 2 in the fifth. Been a wild back and forth punch counter punch game. Wildcats got up big, scoring 3 straight. Mustangs scored 6 straight, and then the Wildcats with 5 in the top of the 6th. Next pitch misses away, 1-2 the count. Not a bad miss by McCauley. See if they can get Fisher to chase. The 1-2. Soft. They hit up the middle. Emerson can't make the play, and Fisher will get the first base with an infield single. Just the 4th hit of the game for the Mustangs. Now brings up the dangerous Grayson Burleson, 2 for 3 in the game, a 3-run homer to tie the game up in the 3rd, and Singleton scored in the 5th. So head coach Clint Wright coming out to talk with his young pitcher here. As Burleson will represent the tying run here in the bottom of the 7th. So big situation here, and we've had a game full of them between these two rivals in the Highway 43 series. Always entertaining, always back and forth. See the best and sometimes the worst of some of these teams in these big games. That's just the way rivalries go, the way they should go, quite frankly. So, Clint, right with a quick meeting. Callie on the mound, 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. No one in the bullpen either. Callie is more than likely going to ride this one out. These two will meet again tomorrow, 6 o'clock at Tom Cruise Field. Burleson 2 for 3 with a 3-run homer to left in the 3rd and a single in the 5th. Scored twice. Fisher with a decent lead over at first. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. The 1-0. On the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Burleson. Senior first baseman for the Mustangs. Next pitch. Big cut and foul down the left field line for strike 2. Collie ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's the 1-2. That's a curveball, misses away, evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. This is away as the count goes full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two. Skied high in the air in the deep center field. This one's got a chance. Off of the wall. Fisher taking off for 3rd. And Burleson's just going to hold up at first, so puts runners on the corners here with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. As Burleson put a huge charge into that one, just the 5th hit of the game, and he's got 3 of the 5 hits. So the tying run now on first here for the Mustangs. Brings up Jaden Aaron. 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts in the 1st and 3rd, and had a sac bunt in the 5th. Brooks Durham asking his dugout what the 1st and 3rd call is. Now Wright will come out and talk with his young pitcher again, and this might do it for McCauley here. And it will. So we'll have a new pitcher. While that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game here for Lawrence County will be Jack Emerson. Try to close things out here on the bottom of the seventh, facing a runner on the corners, no out situation. This team leading 8-6. Due up here for the Mustangs will be Jaden Aaron, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a sac bunt. So Hub Maddox will come in and play second base. Jake Moore moves to short. And you got Jasper Kilburn now out in right field. Everyone else staying put. So big spot here for Jaden Aaron. And 369 coming into this game. Runners on the corners and nobody out. First pitch, that misses high for ball one. Burleson at first, Fisher at third. Not a big lead by Burleson, not that he needs it. So 1-0. That's in there for strike one. 1-1 the count here to Aaron. So 1-1. Misses high and in for ball two. So 2-1 the count here to Aaron. And a pickoff attempt trying to get Burleson. Trying to get him again. Another high throw to Kidd. Caught him by surprise. It's like he caught everyone else by surprise. 2-1. Misses away. No, it's in there. 1-2 the count. 2-2 the count, excuse me. 2-2. Misses low as the count will go full. Big pitch coming up here. Full count offering. Misses high for ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. That is the 8th walk by Wildcat pitching, 9th free pass. Bases loaded here. Lucas Laxon at the plate. He's reached base twice. Walked, scored in the 3rd, hit by a pitch and scored in the 5th, and struck out in the 2nd. Tying run at 2nd, go ahead run at 1st, nobody out here. Laxon, the senior, at the plate. First pitch. This is high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Yeah, it's in there for strike 1. Corner infield playing even with the bag or on the grass. Middle infield double play depth. A 1-1. Misses for ball 2. Someone warming up in the Wildcat bullpen. 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Comes a 2-2. This is high for ball 3 as the count goes full. It's a full count from Emerson. Just misses away for ball 4, and the 7th run of the game will come down for Loretto. A bases loaded walk, now the tying run at 3rd, the go-ahead run at 2nd. Brings up Micah Ridgway. No official at bat, a pair of walks and a sac bunt. Now Clem Wright out to talk with the home plate umpire. As he'll come out and talk with Emerson. So talking here with his infield. Still ahead 8-7, but the bases are loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A big spot here. Always entertaining, the Highway 43 series. And the meeting is over. Alex Bedford came to ask his coach something all the way from center, and he'll go back in the center field. Big spot here for Micah Ridgway. No official at bat, and 3 at bats here, a pair of walks and a bunt. Burleson at 3rd, Aaron at 2nd, Laxon at 1st. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. A 1-0. Misses for ball 2. Ridgway with a very small strike zone. 2-0. Misses high and in for ball 3. Emerson going to have to work his way all the way back here. The 3-1. This is high and in for ball 4, and we're tied up at 8. 3 straight walks, and it is 8 all. Back-to-back bases loaded walks. As Clint right back for another meeting, and we will get another pitching change. We're about to get the sixth pitcher into the game here for the Wildcats. Or maybe not. Who knows? It's Case Chapman that's ready to come in. Or is it Truett Kidd? Who knows here in this situation? So Kidd comes back out quickly with a different glove. So pair of hits and 3 walks have tied the game up here at 8. Still nobody out with the bases loaded. So it will be Truett Kidd coming the pitch. While that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
This is the X Sports Network.
Truett Kidd, the new pitcher into the game here for Lawrence County, relieves Jack Emerson after 3 straight walks. It was an 8-6 Lawrence County lead coming into the bottom of the 7th. 2 hits, 3 walks, and we are tied up at 8 with the bases loaded. Nobody out here. Brings up Braden Bennett. He's reached base twice, walked in the 3rd, and singled in the 5th. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield playing in for the Wildcats. Outfield playing shallow as well. Kidd's the 6th pitcher in the game for Lawrence County. First pitch. That's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This is high for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Kidd, who went the distance in the win against Marshall County on Tuesday, gave up 1 run off 3 hits, struck out 4 in the game. Finished with just above 70 pitches. Here's a 1-1. Sent in the center field. Bedford going back on it. That's over his head, and the Mustangs are going to walk it off here in the bottom of the 7th as they win this one 9-8. What a great come-from-behind win when it looked like Lawrence County had all but locked it up going into the bottom of the 7th. Braden Bennett puts a charge in the one in the dead center field, and they walk it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Loretto now improves to 8-14 overall, while Lawrence County will drop to 13-13. What a wild, entertaining game here at Gary Lamb Field. Mustangs coming away, scoring 3 in the bottom of the 7th to win this one 9-8. These two will meet again in the Highway 43 Series as they go to Tom Cruise Field tomorrow night in Lawrenceburg. First pitch scheduled for 6 o'clock. We will see you tomorrow night. But for now, this is AJ Good on the X Sports Network. Continue to have a great Good Friday. We will see you guys tomorrow night.
This is the X Sports Network.